Hello, dear viewer. Thank you for joining me today. You know, there's really no better time to be a Godzilla fan than right now. Between the release of Godzilla -1, which came out last December, and then shortly following that, there's the newest release, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. And then in between all that, we've had a 7-part comic book series titled Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong. And I gotta tell you, it does a pretty good job of bringing two unlikely franchises together in a cohesive story that's really well done. That's not all. With the US Monsterverse sequel already underway, it seems like we have a lot to look forward in the future as well. But for now, let's just go ahead and take a look at the newest release, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. It must not be easy being the Godzilla movie that has to follow Godzilla -1's performance, especially with the franchise attracting pretentious movie snobs, and a part of me is one of them. But despite my personal grievances with the franchise, I've always accepted that they accomplished what they were set out to do, which is to simply have a bunch of giant monsters beat the shit out of each other in a highly condensed, populated area. Any emotional manipulation to get you to care about the humans in these stories always fails, but we didn't come to see them. We came to see about 150,000 tons worth of ass whooping, and this is something the movie delivers on. Within the first few minutes, Godzilla uses his atomic breath to make another Titan literally explode, with goo shit everywhere, and in a separate battle taking place in Hollow Earth with Kong, he gets cornered by some giant wolves or something, and suddenly Kong grabs one and hoists it over his head, and like a fucking warrior, he rips it in half, letting the guts and blood wash over him in order to scare off the others. The story tends to jump back and forth between Godzilla's portion on the Earth's surface and Kong's down in Hollow Earth. For the most part, the story follows Kong, who is this story's main character, because Godzilla really wasn't given much to do here besides exist until he senses another Titan nearby like he's a Saiyan detecting power levels. And considering the director expressed how Dragon Ball Super was an inspiration for making this movie, then I think that kinda confirms why Godzilla can detect these things. Back to Kong though, who discovers a sinkhole leading to an uncharted territory where he's then attacked by a group of giant apes that appear to be of the same species as him. Kong kindly shows them the way to break a foot off in someone's ass, leaving only a small infant who is then made to show him the way back to his tribe, which is where he discovers a tyrannical monkey named Skarking. Kong proceeds to challenge his authority in a one-on-one fight, but like a little bitch, Skarking sicks his ice pup on Kong, turning the tables in his favor by giving Kong frostbite, and he was only able to escape with the help of baby Kong. On the human side of things, they're trying to figure out the source of what's causing so many earthquakes, which turns out to be a signal coming from a subterranean ancient long-lost civilization called the Iwi, who all communicate telepathically, and is also the place of origin for the little girl's name I couldn't bother to look up. Moving on. The main group of characters finally catch up with Kong, who sees he's been injured by frostbite, so they fit him with an infinity gauntlet and send Kong to the surface to recruit Godzilla as an ally for a fight. While Kong handles that side of things, the Iwi use the little girl for a ceremony to bring back Mothra, and as you'd expect, they all come together for one big final showdown, and during the fight, Kong sets the ice pup free from his bad owner, who turns on his master, turning him into a frozen statue. And then Kong shatters the statue like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Okay, so my first reaction when walking out of the movie theater was a bit like this.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh! 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 Oh!
The movie is sheer nonsense, it's chaotic, and it's kinda great. I mean, these Monsterverse movies aren't exactly what I'd call great cinema, but that doesn't mean they're not enjoyable. Think about how many bad horror movies there are, but still rake in millions of dollars at the box office, and have hardcore fan bases. I feel like there's a similar structure with these Godzilla movies. So, while I had fun, and I'm very much looking forward to the sequel, but I swear, if they do not have Anguirus or Gigan in the next movie, I say we riot. To arms! I'm sure everyone has their own favorite Titan they want to see reimagined with modern special effects, and be sure to let me know which ones yours are. And with so much goddamn Godzilla in the near future, it seems like one way or another, whether it's from Japan or the US, every fan should be getting what they're looking for in this franchise. That's all I got for this review. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay tuned for my next review. Bye!